Come out. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our live stream. One-day game between Hong Kong and the finals of the 2018 West Pacific Cup. Hong Kong beating Papua New Guinea by just 7 runs. It was a fantastic match, nail-biting match. Those of you who were tuning in yesterday will no doubt test to that. Today starts the one-day series of 3 one-day games between the host Nation Road. They will be broadcast live across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. You can attend at the ground to watch them absolutely free. So do drop on by if you are in town. We have just got done with the toss. If you have not seen the toss, there's a stream of the toss available on our Facebook page, and the link has been shared out on Twitter. So you can do watch the toss. Azaz Khan winning the toss, electing to bat first. He reckons about 240, 250 would be a good score on this pitch. This is the same pitch they played the final on yesterday. They're a low scoring game. Hong Kong scoring 158, Papua New Guinea 151. So do expect the bowlers to be in action. And team news from both sides. Both sides have chosen to reinforce the batting in conditions like this. For Hong Kong, Scott McKechnie, still injured, will not be featuring in today's game. Rag Kapoor comes in to strengthen batting lineup in place of Hamid Khan. They still play Nazakat Khan with Jamie Atkinson, Baba Hayat, Kinshit Shah, Waqas Khan forming up the middle order, or top order perhaps. Azaz Khan, I've asked him at the toss if he thinks he's going to open the batting again today. He is, of course, captaining the side. Batted very well yesterday to score 72 of just 38 balls. Hassan Nawaz and Tanvir Ahmed, the two brothers, will be leading the pace attack with Kazamfa Mohammed and Hassan Khan, the two spinners. Rag Kapoor in the 11 as well. Batted in the middle order out in PNG. You might see him come up top of the order today. Depends whether or not Jamie Atkinson will open. For Papua New Guinea, Dogoda Bao comes into the playing 11 with John Riva being rested. Lega Siaka still sick. Probably back in the hotel on that, but not feeling well, down with chicken pox. Nasaina Pokana, also on the bench, the tall left-arm fast bowler. Bowled very well the opportunities he got in the T20s. Took some very good catches as well. Asad Bala captaining the side. It's likely to see Tony Ura and Anthony Vare open the batting as they usually do. Charles Amini Jr., the all-rounder, is batting in his left-arm spin. Sese Bao in the middle order. Kipling Dori got the wicketkeeper. Damien Ravu into the 11 for today, the medium-pace all-rounder, as is Jason Keela, who's been the pick of the bowlers in the West Pacific Cup, bowling extremely well, taking 12 wickets across the 4 games. Incredible economy rate, average below 10. Remarkable performance from him. Expect to see him in action today. Chad Soper, the seam bowling all-rounder. Norman Vanua, the seam bowling all-rounder. They're basically all all-rounders in PNG. They bat deep. They have a long lineup, and so they will be. They wanted the bat first, according to Asad Vala, but I don't think they'll be struggling too much if they have to chase. Then you're batting in their lineup. The umpires are now making their way onto the field. So we're about 7 minutes away from the start. If you haven't seen the toss, do check out the video of the toss. It's on our Twitter and Facebook and YouTube. Well, not on YouTube, but I'll share a link out on YouTube. The umpires for today on the field looks to be John Prakash and Tausif Bukhari, with the experienced Lou Coulthard, third umpire. John Prakash has been umpiring regularly in ICC events, ICC level 2 umpire. Tausif also an ICC level 2 umpire. A bit more inexperienced, but has plenty of experience in local competitions. Lou Coulthard, I'm not sure if he's got his ICC level 2, but he's a veteran of Hong Kong domestic cricket, very well known by the players, very well loved in the community, and he'll be in the booth as the third umpire. No doubt might be a busy day for him, having run out a lot with spare balls. We lost a lot of balls over the course of this tournament. Plenty of spare balls have been required. Those of you just tuning in, the match is about to get underway. The umpire is now just setting up the field. Team news coming through on your chat boxes pretty soon. Do stay with us. The action starts soon. Don't go anywhere. The Papua New Guinea boys are now huddled up outside the boundary. They have been sent into field first. It's a hot day here, starting at 9 a.m. here at Mission Road, 9 a.m. Hong Kong. Sunny day. Sun's really come out today. Beautiful weather for cricket, to be honest. We expect to see spectators rolling in as the day progresses. Had a pretty good turnout yesterday for the final of the 2018 West Pacific Cup. Also yesterday, we had the women's team in action in the morning playing against the Hong Kong Dragons, ethnic Chinese team of Hong Kong. Full video of that game can also be found on our Facebook and YouTube pages. Those of you watched will remember it was a pretty exciting game, close fought until the women found themselves struggling in their own chase. They recovered well, but just couldn't get over the line. The openers for Hong Kong seem to be Nizakat Khan and Jamie Atkinson. They're padded up, standing at the edge of the boundary. Asad Bala leads his team out onto the field now. If you are having any issues with your live stream, do not be afraid to hit at us. Message us at Twitter, YouTube, or Facebook, and we'll see what we can do. Quite a few people have tuned in already to join us. 13-11, 11 against both sides will be coming up shortly. Openers and the teams have made their way out to the middle. Action's about to start soon. Ra Kapoor, the newest addition to the Hong Kong side for today. New Guinea. Dabao and Damien Rao come in the place of Panapana on rebound. Jason Keela, the left arm spinner, who's bowled excellently this tournament so far, has the new ball. It should be interesting. He's taken a lot of new ball wickets, especially Nizakat Khan. He's dismissed Nizakat on all three occasions. He's got bowled to him. This should be an interesting battle here. Nizakat, of course, having to adjust now from a T20 to a one-day game, will have to look to bat a bit longer. Hong Kong will look to him to replicate his heroics in the Asia Cup, where he scored 92 against India. A very, very talented batsman. Here comes Keela into bowl, left arm around the wicket for the first ball of the South China Cup, and it's full. It's on the off. It's worked away to the fielder on the leg side. So we are underway here, first game. Managed to start about 2 minutes early. Fantastic, everyone involved. Keela coming in, left arm around the wicket, and played out to the field in the deep. So Hong Kong will look to start a bit cautiously here. As Azaz Khan mentioned in the toss, this pitch does look to be about a 240, 250 run pitch. That should be a good score. Expect a low scoring one-day game here. Papua New Guinea making some slight adjustments. They've got 2 men out of the rain. They've got Ravu down here at long on. And they've got a deep mid wicket. Nizakat Khan bring on the offside. Long off a bit deep. Oh no, why does the stream just fucking crash?
Driven down on. Again, Hong Kong, if you didn't get on record, then T20s. Hong Kong, remember, came seconds. There. Hong Kong winning the West Pacific Cup yesterday. Good T20 match coming down 5-8 from Hong Kong. Nizkat Khan looking to start cautiously against Jason Keeler. Again, as Nitesh has said in the past, Keeler having a very good record against Khan. Out 3 times to single-digit scores to Keeler. But for a little bit more time today, 20 overs yet. China Cup, a 50-over competition. A bit more time to just see himself in. Look out, Keeler. Start accumulating. Now, end of over. So new bowler Khan looks to be Vanua. Vanua bowling well this tournament. However, Hong Kong's Azaz Khan did take a liking to him yesterday. Almost 20 of his second over. The PNG changed tactics today. 2 slips in. Tony Ura and Vincent just being on top, taking that down to cover. Again, welcome back, viewers on Facebook. Apologies, the live stream did cut there. Difficulties. We are using various Wi-Fi sources. Do need a little care and attention time to time. Sharp, looking very sharp today. While Nura just experienced pairing that. Waiting, just sitting. Still conversation. Rigo with the gloves. Both third man and fine leg play today. In again, touch back of a length there. Worked away to point. And those just joining us, welcome to the South Pacific Cup, South China Cup, sorry. The South China Cup 50-over competition between Hong Kong and PNG. Team changes for today. Hong Kong bring in Rod Kapoor. Rod Kapoor coming in for Scott McKechnie today. Apologies, Hamid Khan. Hamid Khan coming off. Perhaps a T20 option. Oh, Morgan thinks about playing it. Just at the last moment, takes his bat away. Safely through to Doriga. A run, a wicket. Kapoor coming in. Kapoor, a very traditional batsman. Just to accumulate. Stick bad ball on though. A promising young talent. Currently a student at Loughborough University, having gone to West Island for parting to the UK for education studies. Currently a student of sports management at Loughborough. Well known for being at the ECB's National Training Centre. Currently playing for the end of the second over there. Not lost the wicket yet. 3 off 2 overs. Atkinson with the gloves again as Scott McKechnie's injured. Wicket keeping. Been out 3 times so far this tournament. Tequila. Last tournament. Today, South Pacific Cup is a South China Cup. The overs. Oh, he's worked that round. Will it run? It's run for 4 there. 4 runs for Khan. And team news today from PNG. Have 2 changes, and Damien Ravu comes in for John Reaver. Simon Garner out of the team today. Dogadoo Bao recalled. It's been the over cricket, perhaps part of the strategy PNG have. And in again, Keeler. Delivery. Laid out on the offside there. Khan up to the tournament with 63, but however, has not pushed on this tournament with single-figured scores in every game. R1, 3 and 15 he has. There you go, worked round into gap to mid-wicket and square. There's a run out there. Very unexpected for Hong Kong. Very unexpected for Hong Kong there. Jamie Atkinson didn't make his ground in time. Daka Khan just putting that through mid-wicket, just in between mid-wicket and square leg. Didn't go past them, just in front, dropped that there. Dockett made his ground, but Jamie unfortunately run out. Be a great tournament for Atkinson here. Didn't really. I thought South China Cup he's run out. 3rd over. To join him at the crease, it looks to be young Rod again in the West Pacific Cup. Talented young batsman. Perhaps 50 over cricket suits him better. Very, very, very gifted. Very good. May indeed prove upon the bigger runs. Again, Keeler into bowl. Keeler being a scourge of the Hong Kong team on this tour. Excellent bowler, excellent talent. He has major impact so far in his time in Hong Kong. He's enjoyed the pitches alongside Charles Amini. Good spin duet there. Off both being able to take up, work up both, occupy both ends, and Hong Kong haven't really had an answer so far for both of them to talk. So, but again, PNG with only 2 out, 3rd man and fine leg. As power play, unlike the 26 over power play, we are now pushed up to 10 overs. Same rules apply. To maximum of 2 fielders out. Again, favouring the back of a length delivery to Khan here, whoever is. Going through quite nicely. Again, whoever comes in. Oh, quite get forward to that one. Fuller delivery there. Stand back. Seem to wait. Shorter delivery there. Khan in time acted very well for Hong Kong. This is the most notable performance to date, being in the Asia Cup, creating a partnership of over 140 runs with Anshuman Raf in Hong Kong. He's not playing this series, being rested. Yeah, emerged in December, and will be April. Zakat, that partnership against India. On 100 and over 150 run partnership there. All there, well over, should be a wide ball. Very sharp though from Vanua. Pacer, the luxury associate cricket. Very well delivered bouncer there. Zakat scoring 92 against India. Being out. Gave India a little scare. It's Hong Kong. Only lost by 30 runs there. Scare India with good partnership up front. Outside off stump. Go by. Very sunny day. Exciting. Beginning to the South China Cup. Just a dot there from Hong Kong. Start back on Facebook now. Welcome back. Tesh Hamilani. Just going to switch over to him for a sec, Tesh.
Thank you, James. Sorry for the issues. It's an edge then gone. Nick behind. Vanua has struck. Nizakat Khan. Is that Nizakat Khan there? Trying to defend the ball outside off stump. Goes out with hard hands. Gets an edge. Very good take by the keeper. You would have caught that no doubt on your stream. We're being positioned right behind the keeper. That's a big wicket here for Papua New Guinea. Both openers sent back within the first 4 overs. Hong Kong are 8 for 2. That is a huge wicket there below. Zakat Khan was trying to bat a long innings, looking decent. That's just nicked behind the length ball to be caught behind. It's only scored 5 runs today. Norman Vanua, the bowler. There you got the wicket keeper there. Good catch. Hong Kong 8 for 2 and struggling. It was the last ball of the over as well. So Hong Kong 8 for 2 in 4 overs. After not the best start, Jamie Atkinson run out towards the end of the second over. Good piece of fielding by Charles Amini Jr. there. And now Nizakat Khan having nicked behind, caught with just 5 runs. Baba Hayat walks out at number 4 to join Rag Kapoor at the crease. Of course, the first one-day game of the South China Cup. Those of you watching on recommend YouTube, we seem to have some issues with our Facebook account, our stream repeatedly crashing. Those of you watching us on Twitter, hope everything's going smooth for you. Seems smooth at our end, and YouTube going well here. All right, here comes Jason Keela into bowl. Left arm around the wicket. Good length ball, pushing the offside, no run. There's Jason Keela again bowling left arm around the wicket. He seemed having more issues on our Facebook stream. I think we might have to abandon that altogether. Well, those of you watching still on YouTube, Jason Keela is bowling left arm around the wicket to Rag Kapoor at the moment. Bowls it slightly short of the length. Pushed away to the leg side. Okay, our Facebook stream has gone down completely. Oops, it does not seem to be able to stick. Something is going wrong with it today. We need to investigate further. Puller and straight worked into the leg side of Rakapur. There's a chance for a run out here again. The field is gone if he's given. It's another run out. Another run out. Can you believe it? Hong Kong now. 9 for 3. That actually might just be 8 for 3. I don't think. Yeah, it's 8 for 3. And Bahayat, the man, run out without facing a single ball. A remarkable diamond duck there for Baba Hayat. Doesn't even get to face a single delivery. Hong Kong are 8 for 3 in the 5th over. All those watching on Twitter are still able to follow the game. We've been having issues with our Facebook stream. Our Facebook stream has gone down completely after repeated attempts. This seems to be doesn't seem to be Facebook does not seem to be very stable today. Another wicket has fallen. If you're just joining us on YouTube, Hong Kong currently 8 for 3. Another brilliant piece of work by Papua New Guinea in the field. Charles Zamini yet again picking up his second run out. 2 run outs for Hong Kong today. Jamie Atkinson run out earlier by Charles Zamini. And then Baba Hayat run out. So going for a quick single there, taking on the arm of Charles Zamini Jr. on both occasions. Both occasions, the batsman falling short. Hong Kong 8 for 3. We're in the 5th over. Jason Keeler right arm, left arm over the wicket to Kinshut shot, the new man. Who's run out. Sorry, the top ball. He's out there because of a run out. They've also lost 1 wicket of Nazakat Khan, caught behind. End of a maiden over, a wicket maiden, a successful one for the visitors. They have Hong Kong 8 for 3 in just 5 overs. Norman Vanua now the bowler with the ball. Top of his mark. So today morning, not the best start for Hong Kong to the South China Cup. They've already lost 3 wickets in the first 5 overs. No one to bowl. Rakapur leaves that alone. Doesn't play at it. As you can see on your feed, couple of slips in place for Papua New Guinea. Asad Bal at first slip, Tony Ura at second slip. They've also got a man at gully. Jokero Pau. Here comes Norman Benoit, right arm. Oh, Hong Kong having already lost 3 wickets today. Benoit into ball, right arm over to Rak Kapoor. Yells of catch, it's gone down the leg side, it's gone to the fence for 4. It's 4 runs, he's flicked that away. Ball number 2 straight. Then he's a batter from Rak Kapoor, flies right past the left of Kipling Doriga all the way to the fence for 4 runs. Much near runs for Hong Kong, they move on to 12 for 3 wickets. Jamie Atkinson run out in the second over, trying to take a quick single. Charles Amini Jr., the fielder there. Another run out. In the previous over of the bowler Jason Keela, that was Baba Haya, run out while facing a ball. And in between those 2 run outs, Nizakat Khan edging Vanua behind. Vanua into the ball now. Rakapur drives straight on the ground. Another quick single. This time they make it through. Score moves on to 13. Hope some of you guys have joined us over from Facebook. We have had repeated issues with our stream on Facebook. It's crashing despite our best efforts. If you are watching us, having come over from Facebook, we do apologize, and we hope you enjoy the stream over here. Should be just as good. Inchacha now on strike to Norman Mull, left-handed vice captain. Very capable batsman, especially in the 50-over format. Going to need a big innings from him today. Whenever into bowl. Good line, good length on the stumps, worked away. Not been the best of starts here today for Hong Kong. Shaky start to the series, both in terms of broadcasting and in terms of the batting. A couple of viewers over from Twitter. If you have any questions, feel free to tweet at us. Happy to answer any and all questions. Here comes Banoa right arm over to the left-handed batsman. The mid-off in defense. No run. We've been having issues with the morning. Hong Kong have been having some issues with the running. Hong Kong 3 down after 5.4 overs, only 13 runs on the board. 5.4 overs, apologies. There should be a couple of balls left here to come. Shah, the batsman on strike, yet to get off the mark. The vice captain has only faced 4 balls so far. Norman Banoa into bowl. This should be the big appeal for LBW. John Prakash not interested. I think that would have been the final ball of the over. Yes, it is. Looks like it was pitching outside leg. After 6 overs, Hong Kong are 13 for 3. 13 for 3 after 6 overs, Hong Kong. Not a great start. Sunny day here out at Ting Kwong Road. If you're watching, there will be short outages in the stream during the drinks break as you swap the batteries over in the camera. Unfortunately, it's a technical necessity. We only have one camera. For the moment now, Jason Keela is in the middle of a fine spell. He's not taking any wickets, but he's induced a couple of runouts. Tight spin bowling. He's getting away just 7 runs in 3 overs. He's got time around the wicket to Rakapur. Very nice shot there from Rakapur. Excellent shot. Driven beautifully through the cover. The chase is on for the Papua New Guinea boys. An excellent effort. Leaping there to pull the ball into the ropes. Batsmen have run 2. Definitely saved 2 runs there. The field out in the covers. Trying to identify who that might have been. Looks like could have been Chad Soper there. Chad Soper running around from mid-off to extra cover. Throwing in the dive to save 2 runs. Jason Keela back around the wicket to Rao Kapoor. Good line. Kapoor defends the one from him. Kapoor batting well at the moment with that 2 runs into the offside. He moves on to 7. 7 runs of 8 balls at the moment for Rao Kapoor. Here comes Jason Keela again back on the ball. Rao Kapoor, the batsman facing. Decent line, decent length. He's cut that behind point. That might go all the way for 4. The chase is on again here. Oh, very good piece of fielding again. Timed that very well, but not much space on the ball. Jason Keela, obviously being a spinner, went past the fielder gully, down towards deep backward point. Fielder pulled it in. Only 2 runs. Jason Keela bowling with a slip. Fielder got gully, kind of stays back now towards more of a point. He's got a long on. He's got a deep mid wicket. Couple of 2s here this over. Here comes Jason Keela, left arm around the wicket. The bat with a pad, defended down the pitch. 2 balls to come, signals the umpire. Hong Kong now 19 for 3. Hong Kong, of course, winning the final of the West Pacific Cup yesterday, the T20 match. As Khan starring with the bat. Here comes Jason Keela, left arm around. He bowls through his overs quickly. Jason Keela, defender back down the ground for no run. It was Azaz Khan with a bat yesterday who did the job for the national team. He might have to do a job here again today. Beside us 17 for 3 as we enter the last ball of the 7th over. Left arm around the wicket. Decent line, good length. A little bit wide of the stumps. Let's Kapoor leave it, but the ball slides in with the arm, it seems. It's a top ball anyways. And it's a decent over there. The Hong Kong boys, 4 runs off it. They move now to 17 for 3 in 7 overs. Those of you watching on YouTube, feel free to leave your comments and feedback, and we will be happy to answer any questions. If you're watching on Twitter, the same. We've had issues with our Facebook stream today. Apologies for all that. Hopefully, people over at Facebook can find their way onto our Twitter page. YouTube page. Find your way over to our Twitter page. We've got that running fairly smoothly at the moment. Kinshid Shah is on strike. Field is just moving around. Kinshid Shah not scoring too many runs in the West Pacific Cup. He is a quality batsman. Impressed everyone with his grit and his ability in the Asia Cup. Batted very well against some top quality bowling. He's got Norman Vanua now here. He's got a short mid on. Like a silly mid on in place. That should be interesting. Here comes Vanua. Short ball. Shapes up for the cut, but things against it. Was very tight to the body there. Well left in the end. Good judgment being shown by the vice captain, not going after that one. Hong Kong already 3 down. What they need now is a partnership. You just need someone to sit at the crease. Pick the runs over. 240, 250 should be a power score in these conditions, as per Captain Azhaz Khan. This wicket being used for the T20 games yesterday, a low scoring game between the women and the Dragons, followed up by a 158 play, 151 match. Here comes Vanua right arm over. Wow. That bounce from Vanua bounced off a short of a length, sailing past Kinchid's head. He's got the ball to leap off the wicket there, Norman Vanua. Bowling quick, not bowling too rapidly, but sharp enough, and he gets that leap off the wicket. This pitch, of course, now being used for the second day in a row after 2 T20s being played on it yesterday. Second of which only produced 158 versus 151. So it's got some demons in it. It's not the easiest pitch to bat on. 240 should be a defendable score. Hong Kong at the moment just looking to see off this new ball spell from Norman Vanua. He's in his 4th over. Has conceded 6 runs and has taken a wicket. Hope some of you have managed to make your way over to YouTube from Facebook. We do apologize for the Facebook feed going down. We had multiple attempts at restarting it, but it kept crashing on us. It's like it's an issue over at the website. Not something we can do much about at the moment. We will try to get another bouncer alone. Norman Vanua bowling some heat here. The testing Kinchid in the back foot. A lot of short length stuff here with the new ball. Working that uneven bounce. They're trying to set him up the fuller ball. Norman Vanua, he's bowling over the wicket to the lefty, so he's bowling into Kinchid's body, angling the ball across him. Short of a length, good pace. They had 4 balls in this over. There's 2 more to mid on in place. That was it. That was the soccer ball there. Fuller, straighter, looking for the aerial drive. Very well played by Kinchid. Hit it hard, composed, controlled, down the ground. Mid off the in place, fields the ball. No run. Oh, 17 for 3 as we enter the final over. Not the best start. Still early in the day. It's only 9:30 in the morning. Short outs off some, cut into the covers. Point fields. Throw comes and goes. It's a maiden over for Norman Vanua. Very well bowled over that. Very well negotiated by Kinchid Shah. Papua New Guinea being excellent with a new ball yet, but they've been more impressive in the field. Charles Amini Jr. scoring 2 runouts. To run out Jamie Atkinson and Baba Hayat. Zakat Khan nicking Norman Vanua behind for the 3rd wicket. 17 for 3 in 8 overs. The live scores can be found on Cricket HQ. The link can be found in the YouTube comments. The link will be shared out on Twitter shortly. Hot day here. Sun's out and shining. Looks like we'll have our first change in the bowling of the day. Chad Soper warming up. Coming to bowl. Right arm over the wicket. Chad Soper bowling very well yesterday in the death overs. Strict Hong Kong batsman. He's a seasoned performer, a veteran for the national team. In the ball now. Got a good situation to bowl here. Hong Kong already being 3 wickets down, so not much. Over the wicket here to Rag Kapoor. And in the offside. So he's got 1 slip in place. Chad's open. He's got a man Tony Ura right there for the drive, up his drive. To test the Hong Kong batsman on the drive by the looks of this field. Bowling, but Norman Vanua was bowling and over short line deliveries. Slipped one in a bit fuller. No run. And that delivery there. Rao Kapoor pushing into the offside to steal a quick single. So Kapoor is doing well here at the moment. Retaining the strike. Looking good. Played for Hong Kong A in the 2018 West Pacific Cup. Now found his way in the Hong Kong team. Played for the Hong Kong team on their recent tour off Papua New Guinea. Scored a few 20s here and there. Made some runs. Looking to kick on and get that one big score to get his career underway. Here comes Chad Soper to Kinshit Shah. Again, keeper standing up now for Chad Soper. And man there at silly cover, short cover. On the drive. Tony Ura, the man, the opening batsman. He's got Asad Ball that slip as well. Got a third man back on the ropes here. We're still in the power play. This is a one-day game, so 15 overs. The power play. There's a deep fine leg as well. Here comes Chad Soper running in the bowl. He set that in the air safely. It bounces once on its way to Charles Amini, I believe that is, in the covers. They're obviously not going to take another single out on him. We're in the ninth over now, second last over of the power play. Here comes Soper. Good ball on the stumps, defended into the offside by Kinshit Shah. Oh, no run. Hong Kong now currently 18 for 3. Soper and Kinshit. And full on the stumps, defended back on the ground. One ball to come in this over. That's over. Bowling very well here. Just conceded the single off it. Hong Kong in a sort of rebuilding phase. Struggling again after losing a bunch of early wickets. 18 for 3 here. Hong Kong as we enter the final ball of the 9th over. Soper into Kinshit. Oh, that's very nicely played there from Kinshit, getting forward and just diving that ball. Fast slip and point fielder behind down the third man for a single. He'll keep strike for the next over. We're entering the final over of the power play. Hong Kong are 19 for 3. Yes, Kushal. Hong Kong are definitely in big trouble. We've got plenty of experienced batsmen to come. Very talented Rao Kapoor on strike. On the non-striker's end, Kinshit Shah, the experienced vice captain on strike. Hopefully expect a big score from him today. Yet to come in the batting lineup, they've still got Ezaz Khan, the captain, who batted superbly yesterday for his 72. Just 38 balls, batted superb all tournament, to be honest. Had a 20 odd against Papua New Guinea in the game before and hit 41 of 18 balls opening the batting against Hong Kong A. So he's in good touch. Look towards him to open the contribution. We've got the informed Waqas Khan. Scored a lot of runs on the recent tour of Papua New Guinea to come in as well. Here comes Vanua to Kinshit. Again, sure for length. Another quick single. Excitement in the field there for a moment. They thought there might be another chance for a run out. But the fielder not collecting the ball cleanly. They've been keen on quick singles, Hong Kong, today. They really lost a couple of run outs, but Papua New Guinea have been excellent in the field. This time, though, the run paying off. They've got the single. Kinshit gets to the other end. Rao Kapoor now has to negotiate 5 deliveries from Norman Vanua. So as I was saying, Waqas Khan currently padded up to come in next. Also in form batsmen, lots of 30s, 40s, 50s in his recent innings. He scored very well during the West Pacific Cup here. Scored very well for Hong Kong in the recent tour of Papua New Guinea. Young man coming into his own. So there's some batting here to come in Waqas and Ezaz. And then we've got Ehsan Khan, spin bowling all-rounder. Here comes Vanua. Shove a length, digs it out. Again, that uneven bounce off this pitch on display here. Seamers bowling very well. Taking advantage of the uneven nature of the surface. So those of you watching this stream, Live scores can be found on Cricket HQ. We've shared a link out on Twitter, YouTube. You can even find a link on our Facebook page. Unfortunately, our Facebook stream has gone down. Probably attempt that again for the second innings. But now Vanua running into bowl to Rakapur. Works it off his legs down to deep fine leg, gets another single. That is the fourth delivery of the over. Hong Kong now 21 for 3. Umpires and fielders switch over as the left-handed Inchit Shah comes on strike. Norman Benoit runs in the ball right arm over the wicket. Catches the call. What a catch! What a catch! Kinchit Shah looks on in disbelief. He thought he hit that straight enough between the bowler and mid-on fielder in the air. The fielder at mid-on runs to his right, dives, catches it one hand, plucks it straight off the air. That might be that man again, Charles Amini Jr., who's been absolutely exceptional today in the field. He's got 2 runouts, and he might have just plucked out one of the catches of the tournament. I'm not sure if a camera caught that. I hope it did. But it definitely caught the reaction of the fielders, the bowler, the batsman. Stunned at what we just saw that one. Brilliant catch. We just didn't get confirmation on the name of the fielder there, but what a piece of fielding. Kinchit Shah departs for 2. He's looking good. Got a full length ball there for Norman Banua. Leant into the drive, hit it in the air, punched it down the ground. Thought he had hit it safe. It had gone between the bowler and the fielder mid-on, but out of nowhere, it's the fielder. Yes, it's Jason Keela. It's the left arm spinner, Jason Keela. Oh, that man bowled very well with the new ball today. Bowled very well last tournament there. He's fielding a mid-on. Takes a few steps to his right, leaps in the air, horizontal to the ground. Throws his hand out. Papua New Guinea have taken a ton of excellent catches this tournament. Add this one to the list. Jason Keela mid-on. Plucks it out of the air. What a great catch. If he had just gotten a hand to it, it would have been a stunning stop. It sticks in the hand. It's a wicket. It's 21 for 4, Hong Kong. 21 for 4. Still got 2 balls to come in this over. Waqas Khan, as I was speaking about earlier, the informed man, new batsman in Hong Kong in all sorts of trouble here. 21 for 4 as we enter the last 2 balls of the first power play. Waqas Khan about to face Norman Vanua. Here we go. Good line, defended confidently into the offside. Waqas Khan, the informed batsman here. He's got a platform here. He's got 40 odd overs to bat. He has yet to hit 100 for Hong Kong. Now's a good time as any. Because Hong Kong in deep trouble at 21 for 4. Kinchit Shah caught by Jason Keela for just 2 runs. Aliel feels 100 runs a bit steep for Hong Kong at this moment. There's plenty of batting to come. Never rule anything out here. Just need one good partnership. Defended into the offside. Another good ball there from Jason Keela, squeezing Waqas Khan there. That's the end of the over. At 10 overs, Hong Kong 21 for 4. Papua New Guinea have been fantastic in the field today. Really been the difference. The fielding has accounted for about 3 of the 4 wickets here. Maybe taking some risky runs, hitting the ball a bit in the air towards the fielders, but stunning run out, stunning fielding. A good piece of bowling from Vanua to get the edge of Nizakal Khan's bat. It's been a very good performance by the visitors today. They've been on their A game today morning. Hong Kong now 21 for 4. Kinchit Shah, the last man, dismissed for 2. 10 overs are done. Power play is over, but Papua New Guinea, of course, going to persist with the kicking field here for Chad Soper. Taking out the slip by this looks of things. Here comes Soper into bowl. Rakapur. Nope, they've got the slip. It's a very fine slip. Obscured by the batsman from where we're sitting. Now taking over the next 10 overs will be James Chan.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. What a first 10 it's been. Hong Kong 21 for 4. Inji deservedly on top right now. So comes in. Pulls away. Rock pulls away. Very last minute that. very last minute, Papua pulls away there. Again, the wicket's falling. Nizakat Khan, Jamie Atkinson, Kinchit Shah, Baba Hyatt. Just get off his legs, into the gap just behind short mid wicket there. Nizakat Khan bowled, caught behind by Riga. Smart catch off Norman Vanua. And run out. And Baba Hyatt run out without facing a ball again. That man, Charles Amini Jr. Kinchit Shah out by a wonder catch by Jason Keeler, diving to his left at mid off. Bakas Khan now with Rod Kapoor. It's been a very good tournament so far. Hong Kong really need him here. Necessity that he continues, which is on today. PNG really loud in the field here, all led by their keeper, Kipling Doriga. Very much pushing it here. PNG boys trying to keep the field loud, intimidate the Hong Kong batsmen. Both young players. Khan just pushing it through the covers there. 100% control, but enough to avoid Turnero, who's stationed himself at short cover. PNG very attacking right now. And he's gone for it, giving him a bit of a whip. Onto his pads, whipped away down leg side. And it's going to be 2 runs there. Bullet throw comes in, goes over the keeper's head. Norman Vanua there, just showing off his arm. And the Hong Kong batsmen know he's there. Hong Kong 23 for 4. First 11 overs. To be a quick first 10 from them. 46 minutes in only. Changing bowling here. Charles Amini Jr. Coming into bowl. His leg spin. In the sunshine, his hair looking golden. Really fluorescent colour. Almost saintly. Saintly could describe his play in the field today with 2 run-outs. Getting Baba Hyatt and Jamie Atkinson dismissed. And PNG just controlling the tempo of this game. Just in control here. Earlier start today, 9 a.m. start. Crowds are just starting to roll in a bit. I have 2 spectators in. Come by the hospitality tent where we have 3-4 more. Expect today to be slightly busier, over perhaps around lunchtime. And when he comes in, the ominous church bells tolling in the background. Getting that out to deep cover field of that. Sadvala standing at slip his field. Hong Kong, though, big task up ahead of them. Backs away there, plays that through the mid-wicket region. It's one. Rag Kapoor back on strike. Young Rag and young Wakas, I should say. Wakas has been around for a while, but some forget that he's probably the youngest player to have ever played international cricket. One of the youngest. Certainly experienced campaigner. Very, very young. Oh, he's given him a room there, and he's pulled that over. 6 runs. Rag just showing his off his intent in this game. Given a sniff, he'll go for 6. Wakas Khan. Been around for a while, only 19 though. Wakas Khan, who seems to have been around for ages. Actually, the same age as this young upcoming batsman, Rag Kapoor. Over. Hong Kong. Recovery here. $32 for 4. 12. Rag Kapoor 19 off 23. 1-4-4-1-6. Wakas Khan 3 runs, 7 balls. Soper once again coming in from the line rock end. As if almost as if they're watching in the bell tower. The bells go silent as Soper comes into bowl. In today, have made a change to their team. Riva and Khan are missing out. Doga Dubao and Damien Ravu coming in as Soper comes into bowl. Dot ball went on the front foot there, straight back to the bowler. No run. Hong Kong just looking to steady this partnership. No run there. Again, just so our viewers, if you've just tuned in, welcome to the South China competition taking place across 3 games. And a dot ball from Soper there. We have a game today. Game on Tuesday. We have a game on Thursday. Hong Kong versus PNG across all of that. Bilateral 50-over series. The West Pacific Cup yesterday. Very close game that. Came down to the last 2 balls. Hong Kong prevailed. But 12 overs. Rag Kapoor on strike here. Young Rag. Being a senior team. Apologies. Let's get a good start here. That's the over. 33-4. Rag on 19. Khan 4. again, best weather we've had for cricket all week. Sun shining. What more can you ask for after a gloomy week for Hong Kong? So why don't you get yourselves enjoy? Amani's bowling once again, and it's just pushed to deep cut point there, where Hong Kong Kapoor on strike. Again, Mission Road, ideal place to be. Birds are tweeting, the sun's shining. Lane of grass is waiting for you. Oh, there's a misfield there, short cover. Single. Amani once again. Just pushed into the offside. That's all right. G in control here. They are allowed 4 men out on the boundary, however. Slightly attacking more as Hong Kong in a precarious position right now. 4th before. Still looking to rebuild here. And he coming into bolt. Backed away there. Pushed down to long on. 1 run. Having a very detailed ball routine. Likes to touch his pads, his gloves, helmet before he faces. Oh, didn't move his feet there. Outside off. Tried to cut it. Tried to push it. Didn't quite make it. No shout from Dogadoo Bao. Just letting him know how close he was. Hands at the ready there from the wily PNG wicketkeeper. So having a prominent role in this game. Part bowler in the 2020 series, the West Pacific Cup. Has ability, has kept it rather tight today. And not giving it away at all. Hong Kong working hard to earn their runs. And with 4 wickets down, haven't got a lot of liberty to swing out here. It's just a little bit back of a length there. Straight to the short mid wicket. Amani whipping it in. Just letting him know that he's there. Already with 2 run-outs to his name today. Amani fantastic with both bat and ball in the West Pacific Cup, the T20 series. And to continue on in the 50 over. He's done very well against the likes of Hong Kong. Alongside Jason Keeler. Comes in. Back of a length inside edge. That's squirted down to fine leg there. Just the 1 running once more. Parag adjusting his pads once again before doing his gloves. And finally, we'll move on to his helmet before he faces up. There you go. There's the sequence, if you were watching. Talented young man, currently playing for Hong Kong Cricket Club. Has come through the youth system there. Now currently a student at Loughborough University and given the time off to come play for Hong Kong. A little bit shorter. Oh, trying to whip that past the right hand of mid-wicket, however. Didn't quite connect the way he wanted. And Amani again. Just enjoying himself as it seems. Looks very relaxed there at mid-wicket. And Captain Vala just adjusting his field. The deep square legs come in. Only 1 out now. The fine leg. 2, sorry. The fine leg and 3rd man. The ring field is in. Oh, and that's a Yorker into the toes. Well dug out there by young Rag Kapoor. He's done well with that one. Just clear your head. Another ball. Another opportunity. PNG just relaxed. Just knowing and a bit of control here. Good length. Oh, it's a great bit of fielding there. Backward point, moving to his left. Took a diving stop there, and it's going to congratulate him. Very nice work there by the backward point. So, good start from PNG. Almost another run out. Had there been a clean collection, you never know. PNG now from the extra fielder out. Long on, Damien Ravu coming back to the boundary. Soper in. Slightly fuller. Oh, lovely shot. Just lent into that. And he's driven that into the covers for 4 runs. Awesome shot, that. Very relaxed. Very calm. Just, playing like a guy with a few more years under his belt. Young Rag Papua making his 50-over debut on home soil. Mission Road tends to be quite a good ground to score at. Bit of both for batsman and the bowler. Around 250, 240 here being the pass score. Hong Kong currently 41 for 4 after 15. So far, the biggest partnership of the game, as Nitesh Amlani is telling me. Very efficient stato for Hong Kong cricket right now. Those of you that don't know, Nitesh is our media man. Does all the Facebook posts and YouTube and Twitter posts that you see out on social media. You get a chance to say hi to him at some point. How many in? Bit shorter. Oh, looks to back away and cut through the covers. Probably a bit too straight there. Unlucky not to cut that onto his own stumps. How many in? Bit more width this time. Solid contact. But you're just getting round to get the ball. And much for there for Hong Kong to pounce on. Shorter. He works that into the leg side. It's 1 run. Thinking about the second. No, pulled back. Overthrow once again from the boundary. To be Damien Ravu. PNG again, very physical units here. They are demonstrating their prowess in the field. Their arms, or Charles Omini's arm, I should say, getting 2 wickets, 2 run outs so far. Again, just forward there from Put. Nothing much about that one. Just seeing off the end of the over. End of the over. Hong Kong, 41 for 4. 42 for 4, apologies. For 4 after 16. Rakapur just get himself a start here. 24. Span ably supporting with 8. It's Hong Kong rebuilding there after a very quick collapse at the start. Indian bowling here. Like Ravu's come in. Ravu, tall, lanky, fast bowler. Wakas Khan to face first ball. Those of you just tuning in, this is the second competition, South China Cup. South China Cup being 50-over competition. Only 3 games, bilateral series, 50-over games versus Hong Kong. Hong Kong, the winners of the 3-team West Pacific Cup. Scored their first win against PNG yesterday in the final. The last two balls, Waqas Khan only bowling 1 over yesterday, but trusted to bowl the final over. Did so ever so calmly. Hong Kong across the line for the W. And now taking up his primary role as a batsman. Just coming forward, blocking it back. Short cover just comes around to collect up, help his bowler out. David Ravi, we haven't seen much of him this tournament. Hasn't been in the starting 11 as much, but in this 50-over game, he starts the first one. Comes in today, and Doggedy Bao does too as well. Face of John Reaver and the sign of Pakana again, just lifted over the head of short mid wicket. That's 4 runs there. Again, very calmly taken. Waqas Khan just his options and just getting the job done. Really rotating. Seems to have learned from his error in the first game against PNG. Hong Kong in a bad position, just decided to swing. Really missed it, played across the line and took out his off stump. Ravu in again. Again, a little bit shorter, just played off his legs there to the deep square leg. Ravu. He put boundary in a single just then. On strike. Ball a bit shorter in its body. Just on strike. I mean, Kapoor on strike. Apologies, Rag Kapoor. Again, just carefully watched. Dot ball there from Hong Kong to end the over. Hong Kong 47 4 and 17 overs gone. It's time for a quick drink as we change the battery. Bear with us, ladies and gents. We'll be back in a few seconds. Tish. Not a clean change. Fumbling around the battery compartment. It's in now. Ready into bowl. Again. Everyone in here except the deep cover. Long on. Just a dot ball there. Welcome back, ladies and gents. We're now seeing what we're seeing. Again, straight back. No run taken. Hong Kong happy to just rebuild here. And he in. Oh, he goes for it. Oh, gets it to mid off. Tries to have a go at that one. Is he now Waqas? Pushing here, fella. Is that behind square? Easy 4. Shorter gig. Made it give himself a bit of room. It's on there. Yep, for Hong Kong. Hong Kong having a shaky start so far this morning. Only 51 for 4, 12.4. Hong Kong coaching staff making the most of these two tournaments to test fewer players and keep the old ones, keep the experienced ones maintained throughout this part of the year. A lot of them are playing club cricket, but not much international cricket. Yeah, club cricket fixtures for us are every week in, week out now. Hong Kong now have 2 tournaments confirmed. Emerging Nations Cup, ACC Emerging Nations Cup, should be in December. We have the World Cricket League 2 tournament in April. Winners in the top 4 of the world, top 2 of the World Cricket League 2. Apologies, top 4 of the World Cricket League 2 will push on to the World Cup Cricket League. To join Scotland, UAE. Again, break and play here, ladies and gents. Just a quick drinks break. You have 18 overs gone. Hong Kong 52 for 4. Spitzel so far. First one of the day, run out. Jamie Atkinson run out by Charles Amini. So can't call the run. Atkinson didn't make the ground. Next one was Zakat Khan. Amber is off, ladies and gents. We are saving the battery. Do not worry, we are still live. We are simply saving the battery. Again, next wicket to fall was Zakat Khan, caught behind off Norman Vanua. Followed quickly by Bubba Hyatt, who didn't face a ball. He was run out. And a great start by him. And Rag Kapoor, young Rag Kapoor, Kinship Shah tried to establish a partnership. Kinship fell once again. Great catch by Jason Keeler, diving it off. Now Waqas Khan and Rag Kapoor back at the crease. Drinks is over and everyone is slowly getting back to their marks. Waqas Khan needing an innings here for Hong Kong. Has performed well throughout this tournament. Averaging 30s. Has really helped push Hong Kong on middle order. And middle overs have really been his. He's tried to look at death and has done so on a few occasions. Jason Keeler looking to come back into the attack here. On the offside there. Khan just getting off strike once again. Dariga, loud as ever behind the stumps. Getting his boys on. Jason Keeler here back into the attack. Very effective series so far. Laid down to third man. Cleanest of shots. Here. Then straight back to him. And it's gone through his hands there. Single for Hong Kong. Rag Kapoor just getting off strike once again. Push down to third man there. No run taken. Played straight. Just dropping short of cover there. Just on. Chasing Keeler. Keeler. And again. Oh, into the legs. Can't only just play him straight back. Bowler. Changing the overs there. Score 54 for the 19. Again, Hong Kong here. Looks like a Damien Ravu. Change of ends from him. Up against Rag Kapoor. But doing a really good job here. Just 25 or 40. Wakas 19 or 33. Just rebuilding this innings for Hong Kong. Just off the inside edge there onto pad. Going down to short fine. Short mid wicket. Hong Kong 54 for 4 after 19. Again, ladies and gents, we're live across Twitter and YouTube today. We aren't on Facebook due to technical difficulties. Please tune in. On the links below, you'll be able to see Cricket HQ link to the scorecard as Rag there whips one off his pads down to fine leg. 1 run. You're just pushing on here. Haven't taken a wicket in a while. Hong Kong rebuilding. Every now entrusted with the ball. Bring in once again. Just back of a length, just trying to work it into the offside. Khan just taking his time, dropping it in front of point. PNG here, just attacking as much as they can. Now, as they haven't made the breakthrough, back slightly, we have a third man, fine leg. Oh, it's off his 5 pad. Might have missed his leg there, his 5 pad. Him on a bit of flesh. Young Rag Kapoor. Young Wakas Khan in a bit of pain. Again, third man back, fine leg back, and deep square for Ravu here. Pointing back with point in. Oh, it's a bit short again, and it's wide down leg side. Wakas just rubbing his thigh a bit. Just a bit fuller, able to just drive his hands through it, and he's worked that away to third man again. Another potential overthrow. So Some of these boys with really strong arms here from PNG. Few overthrows from the keeper over the keeper's head today. Doriga just having to work hard today, having to go at his throat, having to go at his fielders. In his job tough. Comes Ravu. Short ball again. Gloved. Is it? No appeal there. No reaction there from the umpire. Not out. The PNG boys are absolutely convinced. They hands on heads, open mouths. Disbelief there from the PNG boys. Oh, there you go. Doriga asking for a replay. Everyone is convinced but the umpire. Keeler in now. Keeler looking to really push on with his overs here. Find a breakthrough for PNG. Again, driven. Oh, one bounce. It's gone flat there, and Vala's just put his hands to it. Good stop there from him. It's a Khan here. Just on the back foot, just pushed away, back up the pitch. Oh, he's floated that one up a bit fuller. Just drifted into his pads, but unable to get that away. He just hit that into his pads there. Keeler been a fantastic bowler this tournament. This tour, I should say. It's being a different tournament today, the South China Cup. Good start coming up from the man behind the computer, Nitesh Imlani. Oh, he's tried to sweep that dot ball. 10th over of spin. We're only in the 21st over, so G have remaining. See, just a quick run there off the leg bite. Still have Sadvala, we've yet to see his bowling this tournament. They're in again. Just got caught in the crease there a little bit. Young Rag before the over ends. Good over there by Keeler. Nice and tight. Given away. One over's gone. Hong Kong. D8 for 4. I'll pass you back to my partner in crime, Shamlani, through the next 10.
Thank you, James. The partnership this currently Hong Kong a bit slow on the run rate, only 58 runs in 21 overs, but from 21 for 4, these two have put on a valuable 37 runs. Back of length from Ravu, a tall seamer, right arm over the wicket, bowling right now to Waqas Khan. Waqas jump up with a short ball in the previous over. Earlier in the innings, Norman Vanua making the batsman jump up with a short ball as well. So something about the short bowling on this pitch seems to be doing the trick for Papua New Guinea for the fast bowlers. Avu in his third over, coming into bowl right arm over the wicket now. Second ball of the over to Waqas Khan. That was full on the stumps. He's worked down to the leg side. Good effort in mid wicket. Field in the ring, stopping it. Couldn't collect cleanly, and the batsman come through for a quick single. Brings Rak Kapoor on strike. Rak Kapoor currently batting on 26 on 44 balls with 2 fours and a 6. Waqas Khan currently on 21 of 44 balls. Oh, my mistake, 43 balls with 2 fours. Both these young batsmen rebuilding, both these 19-year-olds rebuilding here for Hong Kong. It's a young side for Hong Kong. Missing Anshuman Rath, but even he's only about 20 years old. So it's a lot of young talent here. Future's bright for Hong Kong. Here comes Damien Ravu bowling in to Rak Kapoor. Another short ball. Lets it go. Rak Kapoor drops his hands. Lets it fly past him. Umpire indicates that it wasn't going above his shoulders. I think we caught that in our stream as well. Stuff here from the Papua New Guinea steamers banging it into the wicket. Getting some nice bounce off the pitch. Spinners have bowled a lot of overs in this first 21 overs, 22 overs now for Papua New Guinea. Here comes Ravu again, right over the wicket to Kapoor. Again, a shortish length. Defending the offside. Good effort there again in the covers. I believe that's Charles Amini Jr., yes. Quick on the ball, quick underarm throughout the stumps. Trying to catch the batsman wandering off his crease. Misses the stumps. No run. Drop balls. That's 3 drop balls now in a row. Here from Ravu to Kapoor. Sorry, 4 dot balls in a row now from Ravu to Kapoor. 3 in a row to Kapoor and 2 in a row to Kapoor. A dot ball and a single to Waqas. 4 balls from Ravu. 5th ball coming up. Guides it to backward point where Sasewal fields. Last ball of the over coming up. He's strung together now. I believe taking the last round account, but good number of dot balls here on the road to Rak Kapoor. He's got 3 in a row in this over. Bowling all back of a length to Rak so far. He bowled the second ball of the over fuller and straight to Waqas for a single. He's now on to bowl the final ball of this over. Right down over the wicket. Change in the field. Wheeler moving in over from the leg side into the off. Sasebao, I believe, being sent back to the fence. So now they've got Chad Sopa, the third man, Sasebao in deep cover. They've also got a long leg, a deep square leg. Oh, it's short balls, pull, catch. Oh, it's through the fingers. And it's 6, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, the trap was set. They had a man there, long leg. They had a man, deep square leg. They had a man, a third man. They had a man, a deep cover. Bangs it in. Kapoor takes on the short balls at his helmet. Skies the pull shot. The fielder at deep long legs, probably standing a few steps too close. As it goes over his head, he gets fingertips to it, goes through his hands for 6. Tough chance. But 6 runs here. Rak Kapoor moves on to 32 with that. Hong Kong needed those runs. They moved on to 65 for 4 in 22 overs. 5 for 4 in 22 overs at Hong Kong. That last ball pierced over. A chance there, Papua New Guinea. Short ball hooked by Rak Kapoor. Burst through the hands of the fielder. 6 runs. Now, Jason Keeler, front line left arm spinner, has already bowled 6 overs. He's in the 7th now, bowling to Waqas Khan. No wide ball there. It's gone down the leg side. Waqas Khan stepping into play it, probably just going past the leg stump. So Keeler has already bowled 6 overs. Charles Amini has already bowled 4. The 2 frontline spinners have already completed 10 overs between them. Jason Keeler in the 7th now. Fuller nearly in the block hole, dragged into the leg side. He's got a couple of fielders there. They field in the deep, tidy up. Throw coming from Sasebao. 2 runs to Waqas Khan. Currently batting on 23. So they're going to bowl out the spinners. They bowled out. They're currently bowling at the 11th over out of 20 overs they have between the 2 frontline spinners, and they're in the 23rd over. So after this, they've still got 27 overs to go. But just 9 overs left from spinners. There's Keeler left arm around the wicket to Waqas. Good length in the off stump, on the off stump. Defended into the offside. And only 9 overs left of the frontline spinners. Towards the back 27, we might see some more part-time spin on. Again, Keeler into bowl left arm around. It's on the pads. Very good sweep shot by Waqas, but very, very good fielding effort there. At short fine leg. Saves what would have been a certain boundary if it burst through him. Comes Keeler again to bowl. It was a good fielding effort that previous ball. Short fine leg. Saves certain boundary. Puller straight in the block hole. Drill down to Soper here for a single. That would be, I think, no sign. Oh, no. No. Sorry, that's Damien Rawood there at short fine leg. Pulls up the save. Save a certain boundary for his team. In bowling well. Single long on from Soper. Last ball of the over coming up. The full toss. This is his length there. Rakapur just pushes it to long on for single. So that's a tidy over again from Jason Killer. He has now bowled 7 overs with just 17 runs. Hong Kong are now 69 for 4 and 23. Nine for 4 in 23 overs are Hong Kong at the moment. Rebuilding after a top order collapse saw them 21 for 4, couple of early runouts. New ball bowling was good from Papua New Guinea. That was far more impressive. Charles Amir, 2 runouts, running out in power without facing a ball. Run out for duck, running in from the non-strike legs for a single. Power higher, run out while facing a ball. Jamie Atkinson on for 1. Khan nicking Norman Vanua behind Doriga for 5. Saw Hong Kong 8 for 3 overs. Kinchit won a little partnership with Kapoor, but then trying to drive Norman Vanua down the ground, hit it in the air. Jason Keela pulled off a stunning diving one-handed catch. At mid-on, Vanua 2 wickets for him in his 5 overs, 2 maidens, 5 overs, 2 for 8. Hong Kong were 21 for 4. These have since rebuilt. Here's Vanua. Another short ball. He's not going to hold the pull shot. It's an easy as you like catch. 2 mid-wicket cup. That's Waqas Khan. Dismissed. Went for the pull shot of the short ball. Damien Rabu banging in yet again. Double. Not Waqas not looking comfortable against the Hall. So decides to take him on. Plays the pull shot. Ball goes nowhere. Just pops up in the air. Mid-wicket. Completing the catch. We'll get confirmation on the name of the fielder soon. Hong Kong now 70 for 5. With that wicket, Waqas Khan out caught at mid-wicket. Waqas Khan had batted very well. He's an informed batsman. Hong Kong in the middle order and scored a lot of runs. Was today, but struggled a bit against Rabu. Batted well for 24. Completely miscued that pull shot. Just popped up in the air and is out caught. Trying to get confirmation on the name of the fielder in a short moment. Fielder there at mid-wicket in the circle. It's taking that easy catch, a dolly of a catch. Waqas Khan out for 24. Hong Kong are 70 for 5. So the captain has made his way out the middle. Azaz Khan. Tony Ura, the fielder there. Big wicket. Another wicket has fallen for Hong Kong. If you're just tuning in, Hong Kong are 70 for 5. Waqas Khan caught by Tony Ura, bowled by Damien Rabu for 24. Caught a mid-wicket going for a pull shot. This brings Azaz Khan to the crease. Hong Kong 70 for 5. Bouncer to greet the captain. Another ball flying. Has been attacking them with a short ball. It's had another wicket, folks. Now, here comes Ravu to Azaz. Second ball for Azaz. Defending the offside. Azaz Khan. Obviously, in good touch as a batsman. Something special from him today. Winning the toss, selecting the bat first. Side of struggle. An excellent over here so far. Caught Waqas Khan with a short ball yet again. Short into the body. Gets him playing that pull shot. He hits it up in the air. Tony Ura taking the catch at mid-wicket. Ravu in now to bowl. Another short ball. Azaz stands tall, rides it, guides it right past Asadwala, standing at sort of a fly slip, short third man position. One bounce past Asadwala. Dives to his left, try and save the ball. Runs down to third man to Soper. So they get a single. Azaz Khan, the captain, is off strike. Raj Kapoor has to face the final ball of the 24th over. Hong Kong are 70 for 5. Raj Kapoor currently batting, 71 for 5. Raj Kapoor currently batting on 33. Slight adjustment in the field here for Rag. Comes Ravu into bowl. Right arm over the wicket. Good, slightly short of a good length on the off stump, defended and see off the over. Hong Kong 71 for 5 in 24 overs. Damien Ravu with that wicket now has figures of 1 for 16. And if you are watching this game on Twitter or on Facebook, feel free to join in the conversation. Tweet at us or leave a comment on the YouTube stream. Apologies for the Facebook stream being down. But you can still send us a message on Facebook and we will try our best to answer it. Hong Kong currently 71-5 in 24. Charles Amin Jr. comes back on. So Papua New Guinea attacking here. Looking for wickets. They're bringing on their frontline bowlers. Taking the foot off the pedal. Charles Amini has already bowled a spell of 4 overs early in the day. He's also taken 2 runouts. More importantly, of the 5 wickets that have fallen, 2 were runouts thanks to Charles Amini's fielding. His 4 overs have gone for 17 runs. He is here now into bowl by Azaz. First of all, slightly short, then he's pulled in the sky safely. 1 bounce for 4. No one there. The deep power corner region. Soper had long gone. And fielder had deep mid wicket. That ball perfectly bisecting both of them. Captain gets a boundary. Now he moves on to 5. He hit 72 yesterday of just 38 balls, the captain. Batting very well, opening the batting in the final of the 2018 West Pacific Cup T20 match. Puts that short ball away for 4. Here comes Amini. Short ball again, a little quicker. He mistimes it. I say a little quicker. It's probably just a little bit flatter, not necessarily quicker. As I was a bit early into that shot. Gets the toe end of his bat. It's a top ball there for Amini. Amini on the ball, the third ball of the over. He gets through his spell quickly, does he? Good full length delivery outside off. Good length delivery outside off. Azaz Khan defensive with the top half of the bat into the offside. No run. Bowling well right now. Amini, a couple of good balls. He's bowled well today. A bit expensive by his own standards. He had probably a few more economical spells in the T20 series. But 2 wickets due to runouts thanks to him. And he's just starting to find some rhythm here as he enters the 4th ball of his 5th over. Another good ball there. Fuller, right at the stumps. Azaz goes back deep in his crease to defend into the offside. 2 balls to come in this over. Hong Kong are 75 for 5. Azaz Khan, the captain, on strike. Batted well yesterday. Batted well today. Another good full length ball defended into the offside. Another dot ball. Not a lot of turn on this wicket. We've seen the spinners bowl accurately, but they're not getting a lot of spin. The Pacers have enjoyed having some bounce on this pitch. Amini bowls final of the over. Stop ball, then the over. Just the boundary of the first ball, followed by 5 dots. That's the end of the over. Good over there. For Papua New Guinea, just the 4 runs off it. Charles Amini has bowled 5 overs 21 at the moment. Jason Keela has already bowled 7, so the 2 spinners between them have bowled 12 of the 20 overs. Seamers have bowled well. Damien Ravu currently in the middle of a good spell. Testing the both batsmen with the short ball. He's got 4 overs, 1 for 16. And when Banuma very well, just 4 overs for 11. Akapur has batted well for Hong Kong. He's stood tall with 33 and 51 balls. He's currently on strike, facing Damien Ravu. Good length delivery there now from Ravu. Bending in the offside corner around Hong Kong. Are 75 for 5. We're done with 25 overs. We're at halfway stage. Innings. don't mind the run rate too much. They're just trying to make sure they have wicket in hand and build a platform, build a steady partnership. Waqas Khan and Rakapur are going well because they nearly had the 50-run partnership. Ooh, did he get a hander? That is a half-hour appeal, but I think Azaz was in his crease. Played straight back down the ground there by Rakapur. Bowler trying to field in his fall through. Ball hits the stumps. Waqas Khan and Rakapur putting on 49 runs for the fifth wicket. It's a good recovery act for the two of them, but then Waqas Khan just dismissed a couple of overs ago, caught by Tony Ura. Catch hits the call. Good line delivery outside off from Ravu again. Defended in the air, but aerially, the ball flying in the air, but falling short of anything to the bat. But he's more of a short cover region. That ball flying sort of through short cover point. Too far for Ura to catch. Yeah, Ura is more of a short extra cover. Here comes Ravu on the ball. Right arm over the wicket to Kapoor. Another bouncer. Kapoor ducks underneath it. That's one for the over, as indicated by the umpires. They've used that short ball well. They've bowled quite a few of them. Ravu using his height here to extract some good bounce from this pitch. They've shoveled the batsman with the short length delivery. Might be something for the Hong Kong bowlers to try out when they come out to bowl. The same wicket was used yesterday for the finals of the T20 Cup. You can watch that full match live on our YouTube and Facebook pages. Here's Ravu running the ball. Good length delivery. Blocked back to the bowler. Rakapur is a tall man. Takes some effort to bounce him. Damien was a tall man himself. A good over here from Ravu. No runs off it so far. He's testing. He has some issues with our camera by the looks of things, folks. Yeah. Looks like we have had some issues with our camera. Unfortunately, it has overheated. Looks like we're going to have to put the stream on pause for now. Apologies, folks. We will shortly when we're able to sort this out. Now, give us a moment. Give us a moment while we try to figure out the stream. In the moment, Hong Kong was 75 for 5 after 26 overs. That was a maiden over there from Damien Ravu. It's a hot day out here. Working with fairly minimal technology. The camera having suffered a bit of the heat. Faded to a slightly cooler location. Hopefully we get the action back on soon. We've got a view of the pitch. We're back on. And Chad Soper is back on. Bowling right arm over the wicket. Yes, right. Chad Soper coming on to bowl here now from the Lion Rock end, bowling right arm over the wicket. Bowled well today so far, 4 overs for 11 runs. Here he comes. Bowling to Azaz Khan, length balls off some, pushing the offside. The keeper standing up to the wicket. Chad Soper, he did that in this first spell as well. It's been a common thing from Papua New Guinea to have the keeper standing up to Chad Ravu's bowling. Sorry, Chad Soper's bowling. Sitting at our hospitality tents, and a couple sitting at the bleachers. Down at the pavilion end. The short ball, he skied the full shot. It's going to go for 6. Only question is, yes, okay, it does land inside the ground. We do not have a lost ball, but that is a 6 from Azaz Khan. He takes on the short ball from Soper. But gets more for Azaz. 6 more for Hong Kong, and they move on to 81. Azaz Khan moves on to 11. With that big blow, Azaz is only the third Hong Kong batsman to reach double digits today. Yes, other one is at the other end. It's Raka putting 33 and Waqas Khan, the man recently dismissed, 24. Azaz Khan batting on 11. Yes, just hit Soper for a big 6. Here comes Soper, another short ball. Not as short as the previous delivery, pushed into the offside of the back foot. As I mentioned earlier, some spectators in now at the pavilion end. A few sitting in a hospitality tent. It's a Sunday. Sunny Sunday, good day for cricket. Hong Kong in a spot of bother at the moment. 81 for 5. Yeah, we've got both CEOs. CEO of Hong Kong Cricket and the CEO of Cricket PNG in today, seated at a hospitality tent enjoying the game. You know, good performance by PNG so far today on this hot day. They bowled and fielded very well. They were sent into field. Hong Kong winning the toss, electing to bat first on this pitch. Azaz Khan batting well. He didn't see the issue with this pitch. He's moved on to 12. Bowling's because the fielding has been better on PNG. 2 run-outs and a stunning catch so far. Yes, Soper. A lovely shot from Rakapur. That is textbook. Straight as you like. Straight back, straight on the ground. Whistles past the side screen. Another boundary for Rakapur. He's looked good today. He's moved on to 37. It's been a good innings, young man. Only 19 years old. He's playing for Hong Kong A in the West Pacific Cup. He's earned a spot now in the senior Hong Kong team. Moved on to 37. 37. Just Soper in the ball. Yorker length delivery, digs it out into the offside. Not really a Yorker, but very full delivery. Got into the offside there by Rakapur for a single. With that, the over comes to a close. Hong Kong move on to 87. Boundary and a 6 of that over. And 12 runs in total from a much needed over for Hong Kong. They move on now to 87 for 5 in 27 overs. Seven for 5 in 27 overs, Hong Kong. Electing to bat first, have struggled a bit. I've started to recover. Charles Amini will continue. He's now going to bowl his 6th over. The 2 frontline spinners for Papua New Guinea are Jason Keela and Charles Amini. Jason Keela has already bowled 7 overs, given away just 16 runs. Took a very, very good catch too. And Charles Amini has bowled 5 overs so far. He's given away just 21 runs. Change of ends for Charles Amini as Damien Ravu comes up the attack. A very good spell by Damien Ravu comes in. Used the short ball very effectively. Has bowled 5 overs for 16 runs and a wicket. Charles Amini having bowled 5 already, but also has taken 2 stunning runouts in the field of Jamie Atkinson and Baba Hayat. He comes into bowl to Rakapur. And he's done the job. Change of ends is work. Rakapur's fine innings comes to an end. He's out caught behind for 38. Feathering that through to Dipling Korega. No doubt in his mind, no doubt in anyone's mind. Kapoor knows it. Good lens delivery out off stump. A bit of spin maybe. Yep, didn't quite use his feet. The ball maybe a bit too close to cut. Goes for anyways, hard hands. Gets a feather through. That's a big wicket. He's looking good. The youngster, 38, batting at 3. He's batted out 59 deliveries. That was the 60th delivery that he's been dismissed on. He looks upset. But that's a crucial wicket of PNG. In Hong Kong now 6 down. 87 for 6. Ehsan Khan makes his way to the middle. Smattering of applause. Batted very well, being the top scorer for Hong Kong today. It's just been dismissed. In the 28th over, Hong Kong 87 for 6. That was the first ball. 28th over, Charles Amini's 6th over. Ehsan Khan now the new batsman in for Hong Kong. Frontline spinner, also capable batsman, can hit the long ball. Can play some good innings. Hong Kong at the moment would like to push up to around 150. Get something to bowl at. They're 6 down. Azaz and Ehsan Khan have a lot to do on their shoulders. A little bit of batting to come. Ehsan Nawaz consider himself a middle order batsman. Ehsan Nawaz consider himself more of a middle order batsman in club cricket. And he look forward to having an opportunity to score some runs here for Hong Kong. Charles Amini Jr. has just picked up his first wicket if you don't count the 2 runouts he scored. He has figures of 1 for 21. This is the first ball of the 28th over. Second ball coming up. Chazmi in his 6th. Small adjustment in the field. I think they've only got the man deep on the leg side for Ehsan Khan as a means of the ball. Good ball, good length. Ehsan gets forward, works it with his wrists into the leg side for a single defensive push. 1 run. Ehsan Khan off the mark. Seasoned campaigner Ehsan Khan, a lot of experience. Veteran of the game. Veteran of the game. Amini now into Azaz. Beats him, all ends up. Lovely ball. I think maybe the pitch now is starting to take some turn. Oh, it tends to look like a different pitch once 2 wickets have fallen. Hong Kong 87 for 6. Amini Jr. beating the skipper Azaz Khan on that delivery. Azaz currently has quickly moved on to 12. It's a 4 and a 6 so far. He's in good form. Only a big innings from here. Full toss. KL's a catcher as he drives in the air, but safely over the infielder. And it's gone away for 4. Another boundary for the skipper. Well played there. Both mid off and cover in the circle. Lifts the ball over the cover, lifts the ball in the air over the infield between the 2 fielders. Chases on. No one gets to it. It's another boundary for Azaz Khan. He moves on quickly to 16. Hong Kong with that boundary move on to 92. They're in 28th over. There's 2 balls to come. Slightly short. Working the leg side. Easy single. Smart batting from Azaz. Gets off strike. 1 ball to come in this over. Ehsan Khan to face. Amini Jr. has a fairly aggressive field here for Ehsan Khan. He's got cover close in. He's got a slip. He sent a sweeper back on the offside and a sweeper back on the leg side. Decent length ball. Ehsan Khan defends the back foot. There's a fielder close in on the leg side in the circle. It's going to be a dot. That brings an end to the 28th over. Another good over for Papua New Guinea. They've picked up their 6th wicket. Hong Kong are 93 for 6. Looking now here, big partnership between these 2 season campaigners. They can still push up to around 200. Could be give them something to bowl to. Take some from these 2 as well, though. Big partnership needed. Chad Soper will continue. Azaz Khan took him on the previous over, managed to hit a 6 of a short ball, after which Rag Kapoor drove him elegantly for 4, but Rag Kapoor just dismissed in the previous over. Soper in the ball to Azaz. He's got long on here. Oops, got long off at the ropes too. Once the ball. Slightly short end ball, defended back to the bowler, no run. He's also got deep mid wicket back on the ropes. Shaw fine leg in the circle. Jason Keeler patrolling mid wicket. 3rd man on the ropes. A ring on the offside. He's got 4 men out, as you're allowed to have in the second power play. Slightly slower, wide of off stump. Azaz pokes at it. Oh, is there a chance for misfield? No. Azaz pokes it, decides against the run. The throw rifled in on the point 6. We're in the 29th over, 2 balls through. Then comes in Soper to bowl. It's a full delivery. It's punched on the ground. Very nicely played by Azaz Khan. Charles Amini Jr. fields in front of the camera. Only be 1 run. That 1 takes Hong Kong to 93. 94. We are now 94 in 28.3 overs. Good start to the over here from Chad Soper. Will the field pull up for Ehsan Khan? They're going to look to dismiss this new batsman quickly. They've done some changes in the field. They kept the sweeper on the leg side. They kept the sweeper on the offside. 3rd man is still back in the rope. Everyone has come in. Final leg has gone back to the rope. So basically, they've brought the fielders from the straight boundaries up into the circle, enticing Ehsan maybe to hit down the ground. Here comes Soper in the bowl. Ehsan a bit of a shuffle across the stumps, down across. Punches it into the offside defense. Solid. No run. Ehsan Khan, more famous for his bowling exploits, but has batted well this tournament. Hit 3 sixes in an over in the first group stage game with Papua New Guinea. Can bat, takes his batting seriously. will be looking to put up a good contribution here today. As Soper runs in the bowl. Here comes right arm over. Short ball pulled away. That might go between the two fielders. Yes, it has. It's another boundary there for Hong Kong. Much needed. As we move on to 98. Rides that short ball well, Hassan. This fine leg on the rope and deep mid wicket on the rope. He gets the gap between the two of them and runs away to the square leg boundary for 4 runs. Polite smattering of applause from the dugout and from the fans present. Hong Kong now 98. So they're definitely getting to 100. Now the question is, can they push on to 150 or even better, 200? Give themselves something bold here. As Hassan Khan's on strike facing Soper for the final ball off the over. He's worked off his legs. Going to be a single man leave. Hong Kong are now 99 for 6. And we have completed 29 overs. One away from the 100 and 99 for 6, Hong Kong. So we'll hand you back into the hands of James Chan to guide you through the next passage of play. Looks like we might be having a change in equipment here. Hassan Khan calling for a helmet as there's going to be a change in bowling. The spinner coming off the attack. Looks like the Norman Vanua back on here. Norman Vanua bowling very well with the new ball earlier today, taking 2 wickets. Just 8 runs in 5 overs. He dismissed Nizak Al Khan out behind, just 5, and then I Kinchit Shah out. Brilliant catch by Jason Keela at mid-on. Dismiss him. Hassan Khan has quickly moved on to 6 runs. Azaz Khan has gone to 18, 2006 for the skipper. Kipling Dorega. The keeper steps back, takes off the helmet. As Norman Vanua has been given the ball. The field now, Asad Vala is kind of at a wide slip. The big gap between him and the keeper. They've got here Chad Soper at the boundary, a third man. It's the Azaz Khan on strike. They've got a deep long leg, a deep square leg. So again, setting him for the pull, perhaps. Here comes Vanua. The full ball first up. Azaz Khan, confident defense. Meany again, so sharp in the covers. No run. Fairly aggressive field given the stage of the game. We're in just 3 men off the rope. A third man, a long leg, and a deep square leg. Plenty of opportunity for Azaz Khan. Oh, I'm sorry. Ehsan Khan on strike. Plenty of opportunity for Ehsan Khan. Hit the ball down the ground. Here comes Norman Vanua in the ball. Ehsan. Again, very confident in defense. Ehsan Khan. It's 2 balls in a row. He's defended in that manner. Looking to push forward on the front foot. Meet the ball. Play it under his head. Takes his batting very seriously. Hassan bowled very well. More famous for his bowling exploits. They've been now looking towards him. Put up a competitive score here with the bat. At the other end, Azaz Khan, batting well so far and captaining Hong Kong for the first time in one-day cricket. Here comes Norman Vanua yet again. Slightly short, and then goes on the back foot, defends into point, another dot ball. Azaz Khan doing the right thing here. He just got a bad time. Just near partnership. We are in the 30th over. Hong Kong are 99 for 6. And Norman Vanua in his 6th over has only given away 8 runs so far, has taken 2 wickets. Asad Vala adjusts his position. He moves into a more of an orthodox slip now. These last 3 balls off this over. Comes Norman Vanua. Short ball. That's all the way. That's gone on for the ropes at 6. Another great short ball. He's top edged it into his helmet. And it has somehow still flown all the way to the boundary for 6. Shows you the pace Norman Vanua has been bowling with here today, as well as how small the boundaries here can be. Rapid short ball. And Azaz Khan caught in 2 minds, wasn't really. And that brings up the 100 for Hong Kong. Top at 6 via the helmet. Brings up 100 for Hong Kong. Ehsan Khan moves on to 12. Much near boundary, much near runs for Hong Kong. Papua New Guinea might not mind that so much. They're trying to work him out with the short ball there. That one showing maybe that the plans are working. A fantastic Yorker to follow up. Ehsan Khan up to the task. Again, an experienced cricketer knows what to expect after being hit in the helmet. Was prepared for that, dealt with that Yorker very well. Norman Vanua, though, bowling well here, putting some pressure on the new batsman. And Hassan Khan has only faced 10 deliveries so far. Has quickly moved on to 12, had a boundary in the previous over, and it's 6 of this one. But not looking to bat attackingly, just looking to play sensible cricket. He's doing well at the moment, Hassan. Here's the last ball of the over from Norman Vanua. Another good length ball. He's defended into the leg side again. Very smart batting. It's a good over, though, from Norman Vanua. That's the sixth, and after 30 overs, Hong Kong 105 for 6. Taking you through the next 10 overs now will be James Chan.
Thank you, Nitesh. Hong Kong still battling through here. And start for Hong Kong, losing so many wickets early. Azaz Khan and Hassan Khan both battling away here. No freedom to play their shots, just trying to stab this partnership for Sean to a decent total. Again, Azaz stating at the toss, 240, 250 is a good pass score here. Well short of that right now. 30 overs gone in the game. Are looking to really push on here. Keeler back on for the Papua New Guinea. Hebu Barramundis. Trying to push on. Oh! Good work there by Asad Vala. Just stop that. Stop going for a single down to long on. Long off. He's just backed away, cut that through. It's the one. They're going for 2. Is the throw good? No. Not flat enough. And they managed to sprint through 2 there. Sam Khan and Azaz here. Just trying to establish that partnership. Sam probably running too fast. Just his lace is coming loose there. Comes Keeler. Just worked single there. The offside, just to the deep cover fielder. Very experienced cricketers. Azaz Khan playing from a young age. He's captain as well this tournament, his first time leading the Hong Kong side. Sam Khan, just an experienced wily spinner. Established a career in Pakistan. The last few years, he came over a few years ago, qualified for Hong Kong. Excellent bowler. Proud to be in the red and black. Keeping it tight. Giving Hassan the width he wants. Again, forward to it. Lovely. Hassan, lovely. Into the over there. Hong Kong. 6. 31 overs. Hassan on 12. Azaz on 21. We're again coming off for his second over for this spell of his. Last over going for 6. But bowled a good bouncer. Unlucky to go for 6. Top edged off the batsman's helmet for 6. That is. Azaz now against him. So getting a bit of respite. Vanua probably looking the sharpest out of all the bowlers in this in these 2 tournaments so far. A bit short again. Doing the length hard. Just Azaz trying to get over the top of it. Goes to point. Day 2 pitch this is. First time it was used yesterday. Still pretty fresh. There are a few cracks in it, although just cosmetic, not really enough to what the ball does yet. We still have a few games left. Have one Tuesday to continue the South China Cup. Final on Thursday. Oh, slightly fuller that time, outside off. Azar's coming forward, but missing the line. Hong Kong, just to recap, not having the greatest of starts. Again, openers out very early on, just like in the West Pacific Cup. Jamie Atkinson ran out. Nazak Khan called through the run, unfortunately. Jamie couldn't make his ground. Slightly fuller, just found the gap, lovely. Just lent on that. No, not much more than that, and it's gone for 4. Just lent on that. Found the gap between short cover and mid-off. Just no power whatsoever. No brute force, just elegance. That was. Again, Jamie Atkinson out. Quickly followed by Nizakat. Off Vanua. Caught Dariga. Excellent work there. And then Bubba Hyatt run out without facing. Hong Kong then tried to stabilise with Kinshit Shah. Kinshit was caught rather spectacularly by Jason Keeler at mid-off. And it's just been Hong Kong battling away here. All this Rag Kapoor and Rag Kapoor battling back with Wakas Khan. And Wakas got out. And Rag edged through to the keeper soon after to bring these two to the crease. Both Azaz and Ehsan, experienced campaigners. Just sitting off the bowling here, just being cautious, trying to keep as many wickets in hand as possible, getting to 50 overs. Currently, 13 for 6. Oh, lovely shot there. Saw it all the way, short ball, just rocked back, pulled that through, going over the head of deep backward square. 6. Elegant. The duck never shied. Textbook that was. Rocked back onto the back foot, saw it all the way. Just helped the ball on, using the pace of the ball there. Over the fielder's head. Shot. Many a batsman again short. This time out. Short ball again this time. Just didn't quite get the line of it. Shied away at the last minute. Turned his head. Blindly hit the ball there. And it's just popped up to the deep square leg there. Excellent persistence from the bowler. An easy catch for the man out in the deep. Captain Azaz Khan gutted. So now walking the pavilion. Wondering what innings it could have been. Batting superbly well, but credit to the bowler there for sticking to his short ball and worked marvellously as the batsman just didn't quite get there. Just turned his head at the last minute. Just hit that ball up. No power going through. In comes Ehsan Nawaz, the 2 Ehsans now. Both known for their off-spin bowling and seam-up bowling. Look to now try, push Hong Kong. Be an early innings in today. Ravu there with a catch. Relatively straightforward. 5 steps forward. On one knee. Watch the ball in. Australian style. Excellent work there by PNG. PNG really showing their experience here today, to be honest. It's very clinical cricket from them. Not panicking. Not worrying about the Hong Kong batsmen. Just playing consistent, attritional cricket. Following line and length. And reaping the rewards to the batsmen at the crease in Ehsan Nawaz and San Khan. Keeler now. Need to continue. Again, what a weapon he is. Good work from the 2 of them, the pair, Nua and Keeler, working tandem. Blocking off 2 ends. Good stuff. Just driven there. Ehsan Khan really does get a big stride forward. Drive. Oh, and just gets it on the bump. Goes back, heel diving to his left there, stopping the ball. Clinical from PNG here. Experience showing. Again, Sankan having to rebuild, start from scratch. Just cautiously working the ball around. Trying to manage his innings here. Oh, looking for the sweep. Not out. Oh, is there a run out on the cards? No, the throw's wide of the stumps. The bowler drifts away. Nawaz trying to help Khan off strike, but almost running himself out in the process. Again, PNG, the throw had been straighter. Anything could have happened there. It's shorter there, but Khan smartly just bats it away straight. No panic. Just keep a hold of it here. We're only in the 33rd over. And Hong Kong are 7 down. 119 for 7. And ladies and gents, if you find yourself doing nothing this Sunday, why not pop down to Mission Road and watch a bit of cricket? The sun's out, patches of shade. Great day out for the family. Plenty of grass areas to have picnics. So if you're wondering, just pack up your lunchbox, picnic basket, just come down, enjoy a few sandwiches in the sun. The last few days of warm weather in Hong Kong now as we approach the winter season. Have a cricket continues. Perfect cricketing weather today. Couldn't ask for much more. Again, slightly back of a length, a hard length from Banua. Banua, a very sharp bowler, probably the sharpest amongst every bowler between the two teams. It's getting it through with nice pace. Bouncers have really troubled the batsman today. Captain Azar's Khan being dismissed, having hit him for 6 the ball before. Ball just didn't quite get the sign of it. Felt it was going to hit him. Turned his head at the last minute. Again, just into him again. Hitting the length very hard. Just a little bit back of a good length. Not. This pitch, still a day 2 pitch. Quite true, nothing random yet. Nua's making the most of it. And again, short ball. Oh, that time really did not get too high there. And it's gone by. Keeper couldn't get his hands on it. That one there did definitely a short ball, but stayed lower than most of the other ones. Just going over the batsman's head there. Nawaz ducking very cleverly, and Dariga can get hold of the ball dipping just before him, taking a bounce and then going over his gloves before. Fortunately, those are byes there for himself. Banua in again, running in hard. Fuller, full toss. Played away down to fine leg. Just the one. Hong Kong again, just looking to rebuild and rotate. 2 Rs, very important when you're in this situation. Ladies and gents, if you're just joining us. Wrong. 123 for 7. After 4 balls in this 34th over. Again, a short ball. Hassan Khan just getting on the back foot, getting on top of it. Dropping it in front of short midwick. It's a wonderful day for cricket today. Banua just casually strolling back to his mark. PNG only 3 wickets remain. 3 wickets remaining to get. And plenty of time to do that. Back of a length there. just given Ehsan Khan enough room to punch that onto the offside. 2 there. Are they going to run for 3? No, they don't take on the arm. And 2 there from Ehsan Khan. Keeping this scoreboard ticking over here. Will work Hong Kong to a defendable total. 240, 250 was the target, as mentioned by Hong Kong's Azhar Khan. Currently, Hong Kong 126 for 7, 34. The over game. PNG trying to restrict Hong Kong as much as possible. 4 men out. Deep. Square leg. Slight shift in the field now. For Sam Nawaz. From cover have come in to the ring. 2 as he stays on strike. Damien Ravu with the diving stop. Good stuff from him there. Slightly wider. Oh, slightly wider. Has a go at it, but not a great technique visible there. Almost popped it up to short cover. Oh, that's straight back to the bowler. Very nice there by Ehsan Nawaz. Short cover, short extra cover, short cover, and backward point in for Ehsan Nawaz. Fine leg and third man in the ring. Only 1 in front of square on the leg side inside the ring. Charles Amini. That mid wicket. Again, looks to back away. Play that through the leg side. Amini there, just hands ready. Disbelief as how it didn't get to him. Very talented fielder, that young man. Keeler in. Excellent ball. Jason Keeler has really been fantastic. Locked up an end for PNG and just allowed them to put the pressure on. He's bowled 10 overs, only going for 20 runs. What an economy, to be honest. 4 maidens, spectacular bowling. Modern age where spinners rarely go for under 7 in one-day cricket. He's kept it to 2. Unbelievable talent from Jason Keeler there on display. He loves this ground. Mission Road been kind to him. Lots of wickets, lots of dots. Now at the other end, continued up. Great spin we have. Charles Amini, who's been another standout bowler this tournament. Not only a bowler, has stood out with the bat as well. 48 in his last game. For the final group stages. Really just a great tandem bowling pair, this. Amini and Keeler. So we start the 36th over. Hong Kong 126 for 7. 2. So as having only gotten off strike, 1 run off his 10. These 2. Then just played straight down the ground. Long on, just a single. And these 2 probably have to stay in all the way now. Try rebuild it as best they can and get set. Now Hong Kong's about 50 overs. Tough to defend on this pitch if they can't get this. 240, 250 the par score, remember, at this ground. Mission Road. Lovely day, plenty of sunshine. Slight breeze going across the ground. And from left to right there. I mean, he's slightly fuller. The way to mid wicket. Stopped. How is that one? There's an appeal. Flatter straight. In that one out now. Bowling. Follow the very good over from Hila. Amini there. Fantastic. And we're just talking about Amini's excellent bowling pair, the two of them. And in comes a new batter. Hong Kong and PNG just taking the drinks break now. I think it's Tanvir Ahmed in place of his brother, who's just been dismissed. LBW. And Khan and Tanvir Ahmed. Ladies and gents, you notice the camera is off. Serve back during these drinks breaks so we could show as much to the game to you as we can. On the board of 30. And ENG just gathering around them, about to break their huddle. To their respective ends. Amini looking to continue. Hong Kong now, real trouble. 2 wickets remaining. It's going to be a battle. Have to fire through. Ehsan Khan batted middle order and has to shepherd this tail through, as he's done in the past. Ahmed batted a tiny bit, but he's primarily in the team bowling. Was full in between square leg and mid wicket. Unfortunately, didn't quite get the contact he wanted. Sankhan on moved at the non-striker's end. Amini been fantastic. Like we've said, 2 of them have really bowled well together. Jason Keeler and Charles Amini Jr. It must be a joy to captain right now. Asad Vala hasn't bowled today, but has now put in 2 slips just to show off the attacking attempt against the batsman, Tanvir Ahmed. End of the over. And 127 for 8. 36 finished. Now, knowing that they've good position to finish the innings. And for Mohammed. Last 4.1 overs. 8 runs, 2 wickets. Hong Kong really not being able to keep the scoreboard moving here. The excellent over by Jason Keeler to set up. Charles Amini to go on to take those 2 wickets. It's Chad Soper to replace Jason Keeler. And they've just hit that out to the deep cover just to rotate there. And they bring new batsman on strike. Tanvir Ahmed, and the field closes round it once again. Only the deep. Defended. third man and fine leg gone out. Everyone in on the offside. Free in front of square. Again, blocked back to the bowler. Just trying to stay in for as long as possible here. Right through to 50 and maximise the runs available. Comes Soap up. And it's just off the pad there. Looks like it'll be four. Four there. Off the bat. Edged into his pads. Run all the way to the boundary for four. Soaping out. Smart, thinking about his next ball. Starts his run in. Come. Fuller. Just drift back to the bowler. Ahmed knows. Didn't hit that as well as he could have. On currently 100, 131. Right, just 2 wickets left. Soper bowling a nice tight over here. Again, the batsman ball in front of his stumps, just playing it straight back to the bowler. No risks, no danger being taken. Hassan Khan has a reassuring word with Tanvir Ahmed, his partner, on strike now. And Soper bowling full. Not much footwork there from Ahmed as he plays that back to the mid-off. Quick over that from Soper. Score 131 for 8. Off. 52 for 8. Off 37 overs. Good. Up they left the innings. Let's choose when the power play comes into effect. Okay. Last 10. As soon as they enter that last 10 overs, 5 are allowed out. Interesting today. It's a quiet Sunday morning. And dying. Very warm day. Currently, the Eagle gliding with thermals. Right. Bird of prey. That's all we know. Yeah. Amini just bugging away here. A little bit shorter. Allows Tanvir Ahmed to just get across and try and play that into the leg side. It's the right hand of mid-wicket. But get off that. Again, just on a good length there. Trying to draw the batsman out into playing a shot. A lot of dots here for Hong Kong. Amini knows it. He's moving someone across over to the offside. No mid-wicket. Mid-wicket is open. And a really short mid-on off here. Really right next to the pitch. Just on the drive. Charles Amini. And that ends the over. Very 33. Just the one off it. And Hassan Khan and Tanvir Ahmed just discussing in the middle. Again, PNG firmly in control so far. Only 33, 38. 12 overs left in the game, but with only 2 wickets in hand. Hong Kong very much in trouble here. Again, full, well dug out there. Excellent ball there by Soper. And the batsman, Ehsan Khan, digging it out. Excellent work by him. PNG smart and experience, really showing through today. Bowled the balls that asked the question. Hong Kong batsman fell for the trap. Okay, just a good length there. Punch straight back to the bowler. No run there. PNG excellent in the field. 2 run outs. Early doors really put Hong Kong on the back foot. The run outs of Jamie Atkinson and Bubba Hyatt. In the first 10 overs. Have tried to fight through and recover. Been a tough ask. Soper bowling fantastically. Really well supported here today. The PNG bowling attack really not conceding much. And it's just worked off the hip there. Just 1 run to the right of mid-wicket. Ehsan Khan getting himself on strike the next over. It's Tanvir Ahmed just looking to see this one off. Two balls left. Score 134. Oh, he goes for it. Dances front foot through the covers. Dot ball. Just control here. PNG have really managed to draw out the runs here. Be surprised if there's a shot in frustration at some point from these Hong Kong batsmen. See it off. Come on, Tanvir. Come on, Ehsan. Hong Kong's watching. Pushing here. And 34 for 8. 40th over now. Amini Jr. coming back on. Going to try finish off from this end. 2 for 29 off his 8 overs so far. Tries to work that down to third man. Just tunes up off a leading edge to point. Thankfully, no one was there. Keeler moves around to take that one. Meany again. 4. Pushed out to deep point there. Good dominance here by PNG. Dariga keeping the boys going. Not letting them rest for a moment. Dariga taking an excellent catch off Nizakat Khan of Vanua's bowling. Straight back to the bowler there. Excellent work from PNG. Amini looks like a bowler in complete control here. Tanvir Ahmed defiant. Slightly shorter, quicker delivery. Just backs up, plays straight back to the bowler. Ehsan Khan gloves off at the other end. Perhaps waiting for the next over. Amini in again. Goes back to that one and takes an edge. However, thick edge. Goes nowhere near first slip. And fielded by Keeler at short third. Keeler now moving up into the slip position. Soper in first and Keeler in almost a third slip position. It's the single. Takes Ehsan Khan onto the non-strikers end as that. The audience so far, keep tuning in as I pass back to Nitesh Hemlani.
Thank you, James Chan. We are now entering the final 10 overs of the innings. Ehsan Khan has batted well. He's batted out 32 deliveries for just 19 runs. Final 10 overs coming up. Hong Kong 136 for 8. A lot of work to do here. Their main goal will be to bat out these overs. Papua New Guinea will want to pick up final 2 wickets quick. James Chan unfortunately has to leave us. He's got coaching assignments, so it'll be me with you for the rest of the innings and the run chase, the second innings. Let's see if we can get some guests over in the commentary box during this time. Apologies for the change in camera angle earlier. It's a hot day, a camera not comfortable in the sun. Looks like Damien Ravu will be coming back into the attack. He has bowled well so far. 5 overs, 16 runs, and a wicket. Was testing our middle order with his short bowling earlier today. He'll come back on to bowl now to Tanvir Ahmed, who has faced 18 deliveries so far, managing a few runs, managing 5 with 1 boundary. The ball up front, outside off stump, defended into the covers where the fielding from Asad Bala is good. It'll be a dot ball. Here comes Damien Ravu into bowl. Second ball, right arm over the wicket to right-hander. Tanvir goes for a big shot. It might go. Will it travel to the fence? It's gone for 4. Much needed runs for Hong Kong. Tanvir cracking that off the back foot through the covers. Over the infield. No one out there in the deep for the Papua New Guineans. It's 4 runs for the Hong Kongers. Much needed runs. Takes them on to 140. We're in the 41st over now. Damien Ravu is the bowler. Older ball. Pitch has been good, I think, throughout. Something in it for the fast bowlers early on. Seems to have settled down a bit. Here comes Ravu on to Tanvir. Ooh, in the air for a moment. No one nearby. It'll be a single down to the deep. 1 more run. Hong Kong move on to a 108. We've got some spectators in down the bleachers. What will currently be third man. Quite a few down at a hospitality tents at what is currently deep square leg. Here comes Ravu into bowl. Ehsan Khan currently on 19 on strike. Defends into the offside, wants a run. Tanvir sends him back. No run there. The fielding is good again from Papua New Guinea in the covers. This match being live streamed on Twitter and on Facebook, and on YouTube. Some support here from Mark Stafford, wishing he could be here. Appreciate the support, Mark. Hope you're watching. Down the leg side there from Ravu, it's been signaled a wide. Ravu now bowling to Ehsan Khan. That should have been the 5th ball of the over, but so it will be re-bowled. Sunny day out here at the ground. Here comes Ravu into bowl. Defended by Ehsan Khan. Confidently on the front foot into the covers where Asad Bala fields. No run. 1 ball left to come in this over, and it's Damien Ravu bowling to Ehsan Khan, 41st over. Ehsan currently on 19. Hong Kong 142 for 8. Right arm over the wicket. Short ball. Played well by Ehsan Khan. Gets on top of it. Pulls it on the ground. Good fielding in the deep from Papua New Guinea. That down to just a sliver. Hong Kong 143 for 8. Ehsan Khan moves on to 20. We are done 41st over. While watching on YouTube or Twitter, you can find a link to the live scorecard. On Facebook, on Twitter, this link is in the comment section of the video. And on YouTube, the same thing. Hong Kong, Rak Kapoor top scored with 38 earlier today before he's caught behind of CJ Meany. And Ehsan Khan played a useful innings of 31 from 28 balls till he was caught in the deep, pulling a short one. Waqas Khan batted well for his 24 till Ravu got him, also harassing him with the short ball till he popped one up to mid-wicket. Charles Amini now in his final over. First ball, Ehsan's down the track to a low full toss. Fielded in the covers, no run. Absolutely hammered that, but straight to the fielder. Amini, in his 10th over, has given away just 31 runs so far into bowl. Slightly short, dabbed away. Yes, no. There was almost a collision there. It's an overthrow. It's another run. 2 runs here for Hong Kong. Tanvir calling for a single, set off quickly. Ehsan replying to the call. Calls of yes, no from the fielders, it seems. Throw is a bit wide. There's almost a collision during that first run, but they make the ground and they run on the overthrow. Here's Amini quickly in. For the third ball of the over, he's got a wicket. Ehsan Khan, LBW. This is Amini's third wicket of the day. Ehsan Khan going forward, trying to work down to the leg side, wrapped on the pads. After some deliberation, John Prakash, the umpire, gives it. That is a big wicket. Ehsan Khan out. LBW for 22. Batted very well. Looked like he wanted to take them through to the end of the innings. But he's out. LBW. Amini has his third wicket. The last recognized batsman, Ehsan Khan, the spin bowling all-rounder, out. LBW for 22. The new batsman will be Ghazanfar Mohammed, the leg spinner. Hong Kong 145 for none. Still have 2 balls left. It's the 42nd over. Quickly back in place here. This has been a good over again from Charles. I mean, a good spell. This is his third wicket. He dismissed Rak Kapoor. He dismissed Rak Kapoor out behind earlier today. Got Ehsan Nawaz, LBW. Similar fashion. Now it's got rid of Ehsan Khan, LBW. He also got 2 runouts from the field, so he's been excellent in the field today. Got Jamie Atkinson run out in the second over. The third over, and Baba Hayat run out without facing a ball in the 5th. Ghazanfar Mohammed now taking guard. Hong Kong 145 for 9. They'll be looking to numbers 10 and 11 here. Get some much needed runs. 2 slips for the leg spinner. Hits him on the pads. It's given. It's all out. First ball duck for Ghazanfar Mohammed. Fuller straighter from Charles Amini. Hong Kong had been bowled out. 4th wicket for Amini to go with his 2 runouts. Hong Kong all out for 145. Ghazanfar Mohammed, the man there, out. LBW 41.4 overs. It's been a superb performance from PNG in this opening game of the South China Cup, the 3-game one-day series. We're going to break for lunch now. I think we have a 30-minute break between innings. That was a big wicket and a good for New Guinea. They bowled Hong Kong out for 145. A quick recap here. Rak Kapoor scoring 38. Hong Kong got off to a terrible start. Jamie Atkinson run out in the third over for just 1 run. Zakat Khan nicking Norman Vanua behind. The next over, last ball, the next over, and 4 balls into the 5th. Baba Hayat was run out without facing a ball. Charles Amini, the fielder, on both occasions. Hong Kong were 8 for 3 after 5 overs and struggled from there on in. Kinshit Shah batted well, but ended up popping a straight drive in the air where Jason Keela at mid-on dived to his right to take a stunning one-handed catch, dismissing him for 2. 21 for 4 when Waqas Khan joined Rak Kapoor at the crease. Together, they put on 49 runs, a bit of a recovery to take Hong Kong to 70 for 5. Waqas Khan eventually dismissed by Damien Ravu, who used a short ball to good effect. Got him popping one up to mid-wicket, out for 24. Raj Kapoor continued to bat well before he nicked CJ Meaning behind to Kipling Doriga for 38. Batted well, youngster, only 19 years old, batting at 3. Caught behind. Hong Kong were 87 for 6. Azaz Khan had some good shots. And together, Ehsan Khan, they put on another mini recovery, putting on 42 runs between them till Azaz Khan, one shot too many, hooked Norman Vanua to the deep, caught by Damien Ravu, 119 for 7. Ehsan Nawaz was next man out, LBW Domini, who then also picked up Ehsan Khan. Ehsan Khan, Tanvir Ahmed managed to bat about 6 overs between them, won on a few runs, but Ehsan Khan dismissed this over, out LBW, and just one ball later, Zamfar Mohammed, LBW. So Amini finishes with 4 wickets, 3 LBWs and a caught behind, and will be on a hat-trick first ball next game. Finished with figures of 4 for 33. Norman Vanua 3 for 28 in 8 overs. Jason Keela bowled economically, opened the bowling and finished 10 overs. Not in one spell, across several spells, but just gave 20 runs, 4 maidens from it. 1 wicket for Damien Ravu in 6 overs for 23 runs. Chad Sopert, the 5th bowler, used 8 overs for 35. It's been an excellent performance by Pani. We'll now end the stream. Thank you for joining us, and do join us again for the run chase in about 30 minutes.